Hello everybody, this is Sai Vandana Paspaleti. Today we are gonna discuss about ownership of programs, and here are the contents we are gonna discuss about. It's introduction, copyright ownership, employee ownership, contract ownership, software ownership rights, commercial software, software copyright concept, and case studies. So introduction. In the introduction, we see about the ownership and how it gonna work, where the ownership is a state of exclusive right and controls to a person, where it involves multiple rights collectively referred to as a title, which may be separated and held by a different parties. Copyright ownership. Here in the copyright ownership, the author who owns the copyright of his code is the only one who may have the exclusive rights on his code, and the author is a person who physically captures the idea into a tangible medium and explore it. So he has all the rights of copyright uh, that states the copyright ownership. Employee ownership. Employee ownership refers to ownership of a company, either in a part or in a whole, by some or all of its employees, in a different and non traditional, better way to grow and operate a successful business venture uh, of developing a code through his employees. This is employee ownership. And while coming to contract ownership, it is a software development agreement which refers to establish the intellectual rights to the software to be created on an individual. So the individual is gonna develop a software in based on an agreement which refers to all the rights on that software that defines contract ownership. And next is software ownership rights. So in the software ownership rights, we have public domain software and open source software. Public domain software is not copyrighted, and ownership rights have been donated to the public domain. While in the open source software, the programs with the source code made available to the general public and that can be explored. So in the commercial software, it can be developed and sold for a profit, and also it provides single use license. It has to be purchased. These factors comes under the commercial software. And next is software copyrights concept. Software code is a copyrightable subject matter where any discussion of software ownership requires a discussion of certain basic copyright law principles. So patient rights can be implicated as well.
Um, Hello, this is Lila Savitova. So, I'm starting to discuss about the case study. Uh, I just try to represent my case study in a block diagram. So, in our case study, we have initially Greg, who works for a star organization, and Greg writes code at his home. Uh, he has put in different tasks from the star organization, but he made his personal time and he writes code for himself to improve the ability to work for star organization, and he does it all in his personal computer with no other resources from the star organization. So, and when he found that the code he wrote uh, is a is usable and can be marketable, he decides to market by himself. Then somehow star organization got to know this, and star organization opposes Greg to market himself. and Star Organizations instructs Kathy to tell Greg about the situation. Kathy then initially approaches Greg and opposes him to market himself and asks him to send a copy of his work, saying that it all belongs to the Star Organization. Later, Kathy, from a supervisor position, moved to the Purple Computers, which is an competitive organization to the Star Organization. She has a supervisor position uh, in the Purple Computers, and she gives all the Greg's work to to their employees, and pretends that it's her work, and the Greg's works are actually feasible, and they're actually better than the Star Organization work. So, but when Greg reaches Kathy about the work, she decides not to give him any rights. So we're trying to analyze some situations in the case study. So uh, the first thing is what are the respective rights of Greg, Kathy, and Star and Purple organizations. So as per my view, when all the rights uh, that belongs is a Greg, because he wrote the code and he developed the program. So if he has an ability to prove himself that it's all owned by him, then all the rights and the patents will go to Greg. And Kathy is just a supervisor position. She's just an employee in a computer organization. So I don't think so she get any rights. And Star Organization may get some rights because Greg has signed for Star Organization to work for, and Star Organization may also have some rights. And since Purple Computers come into no image, because the Purple Computers came into image with the Kathy, but after this situation happened, after Kathy got all the rights, and if Greg did not prove himself to show his work, then the Kathy and Purple Computers got the right of the software programs. So what gives Greg, Kathy, Star, Purple those rights? So if Greg did not prove himself, showing his program efficiency or showing his work, then Kathy will obviously have the rights over the Greg's work, because she she said it's her work. And Purple Computers, uh, Kathy, who's an employee in Purple Computers has also some rights on the Greg's work, but Greg and Star Organization have no image in this question. What are the additional facts do you need in order to analyze this case? Um I don't think I need any of the additional facts. All the information it is given is good enough to analyze this case. What could Greg have done before starting to develop his product? After developing his product, after Kathy explained that the product belongs to Star. So I feel before developing a product, maybe Greg could have approached Star Organization and made an agreement saying that his personal work is gonna be separate. It's not gonna be in the contract, or it's not. It's on his rights. And after developing the product, he must have taken some or signed up for a copyright papers, and he could have gained the rights. And after Kathy explained the product, after Kathy uh, explained the product belongs to Star, he could have approached Star organization, asking them for a hike or at least share in the programs. What could Purple have done differently upon learning it had products from Star? Uh, Purple, Kathy brought all the work from the Greg, and as she in the purple computers. She got purple computers got the name. Purple computers have approached Greg after they know this, and they could have hired him or offered him some shares. What could Greg and Kathy have done different? And Greg spoke Kathy at Purple. Uh, Greg could have approached in a different way, and he could have asked for some shares or rights or mm, what could have Star done differently to prevent Greg from feeling that he owned this product? What could have Star done differently to prevent Kathy from taking the products? Star could have offered Greg some bonus or some hike in the salary or some promotion, and Star could have at least gave him some stocks or some rights on the program, so that he could have feel that his products are he owned these products. And I I pretty much went through this case and analyzed these situations, and this is all my point of view. uh, and that is it. Thank you.